Good morning again from Guadalajara, Mexico. It is another bright and sunny day. Woke up late, but you can do that if you're on vacation, I guess. Flip this camera around, show you what we're looking at again. Talk about something else I forgot to talk about in one of my other little publications. Let's take a look. There is the view looking towards the east. Sun's up there, so we know that's about the east. We're gonna make our way down and take another trip, find us another little neighborhood, something else to look at. Traffic in the roundabout, pretty heavy today. Wednesday morning, we got us a Uber Eats or something wandering through there. It's kind of like a maze for him. Let's see how he gets through there. He's doing really good. Nope, he's gonna zigzag to the right. Nope. Where's he gonna go? Which way is he going? Huh? He is going right there. He's moving along. He's doing good. And we'll never know. There's that. We're gonna talk about something else real quick. Yep, stand there in my underwear. You can see it in the reflection. That's okay. I'm on vacation. So as I was waking up, making my coffee this morning, getting ready, it dawned on me that I have already forgotten. After just a couple years, it has become normal. Been down here several times over the last few years. I might spend 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks in Mexico, 6 weeks in Mexico a year, depending on the year, depending on the situation. But it has became normal to me that you just don't drink the water out of the tap. Everybody always talks about, don't drink the water, don't drink the water. It's not even a thing anymore. You just come down here. I don't drink water out of the tap at my own house, and I live on city water back in the United States. And it's purified, safe drinking water, and I don't even drink it out of the tap. I don't know anybody that drinks water out of the tap anymore. We did when we was kids, back in the 80s, 90s, because there's no such thing as bottled water. I mean, there was, but it just wasn't a thing. So over the last few years, last 20 years or so, it's just become more prevalent to have bottled water sitting around or available. And I don't know too many people that actually just drink straight out of the tap. I do have a filtered water tap at the house that has filters on it. I don't even use that, hardly. I use it for mixing different drinks and different things if I want to just feel fancy. But here's what we was doing today. So I come over here to my little coffee maker, open up my little coffee pouch, get my coffee out of there, slap my little packet in there, and didn't even think twice about running and grabbing the bottle of water to dump in the coffee maker to make me some coffee. It's just normal nowadays. I'm not going to show you the mess that somebody has. We just live like whatever. But it's normal. You don't drink water. You just don't do it. I drink crazy stuff like this, like my Jarritos fruit punch or whatever, Tutti Frutti today. So I don't know that I'm drinking water out of the tap or that's not purified anyways. So don't drink the water in Mexico. Okay, I'm not going to. Was never going to anyways. So yeah, there's that. There's the topic of the day. Don't drink the water in Mexico. Make your coffee. It's just normal to put you some bottled water in there. I don't know. All right, let's go see what else we can do today and what else this dangerous country of Mexico has to offer. I don't know if this is just better coffee or if it's better because it's in Mexico and I'm on vacation. I don't know, but it's really good. I only drink coffee at work in the mornings. I don't drink it at home. I drink it at work to get going, to try to tolerate the day, I guess, as you would say. Sometimes it's a tough day to tolerate, but yeah, this is really good coffee. Maybe it don't have a lot of ingredients in it. Maybe it doesn't have any additives. Maybe it's really coffee. I don't know. Seems like everything down here in Mexico is real. Less ingredients, less additives. Use real sugar always. Big fan of sugar. I know it's unhealthy, so they say, but I've been living on it for 46 years almost. If it wasn't for chocolate and sugar and candies, I probably wouldn't be alive. So obviously I'm not diabetic. That's very fortunate. So yeah. I don't know if we can get these in the United States either. Coronita. It's a little Corona. It's just bigger than your hand. And another thing they have, Modelito. It's a little bitty Modelo. Yeah, so pretty cool. I'll bring a couple of those back. I always find something that's interesting and I want to take back, and after you've been here so many times, you start to lose interest in bringing things back, but I always find something. Used to, I want to bring everything back. But if you come down here enough, it just becomes normal and it's everyday life and it's nothing special anymore. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the oddities of Mexico have become normal to me now, which is kind of cool when you think about it. I think it's good for the mind to get outside your norm and see different things, different points of view. What others become or call normal becomes normal to you, and kind of softens things a little bit. Kind of takes the edge off of what we think is norm. Kind of make you more well-rounded instead of being a square with sharp corners. Maybe we're square with rounded corners. I don't know. More well-rounded. All right, let's go see what we can find. So here's a look at our new room. I forgot to tell you guys we were homeless for a day. Now we just had to switch. Again, there's a standard shower. Now this one here has a whole lot of water pressure. It'll almost knock you down. But it was funny standing here. I've noticed this several times. For my plumbers out there, my sink installers, this is pretty funny. That's your overflow. And there's your name. It's backwards. Both sinks are installed backwards. Nobody wants to look at the overflow. The name should be on the back where the holes for the overflow are. So there's that. So that just confirms there's dumbasses everywhere in the world. I'm no expert, I'm not a plumber, but I would put the sink in correctly, I think. I hope, maybe I wouldn't. But there's that, there's our second room. You already seen it a little bit. We moved down to a smaller room. This was not available when I booked the first room, so that's why we ended up with the huge apartment, which we did not need, but we ended up with it. So we got this one for a little bit cheaper. It's only $120 a night, I believe. It's got everything you could ask for. There's that. Let's keep on moving. Oh, one more thing I thought of. Flip this around. So I was brushing my teeth, getting ready. This is what I travel with. This is what I keep my toothbrush in. And for you guys that are allergic to things, you'll recognize this. Funny story about this. Wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now. I ended up with a bunch of EpiPens and a bunch of little containers, which are very handy for holding things, such as epinephrine. But about 10 years ago, my son sporadically just decided he was going to have an allergic reaction to something. We never did figure out what it was. And I was on the way to Indianapolis, which is almost 2 hours away from my hometown. I was on the motorcycle. I get to Circle Center. For you guys that are familiar with Circle Center, I'm in the middle of the city and my phone's ringing and ringing and ringing. So I had to stop at Circle Center, check my phone. It was my son's mother calling. Frantically, my son was actually being transported to the hospital. He could not breathe. He was in anaphylaxis shock of some sort. He was being admitted, treated in an ambulance. So I panicked, I freaked out. I made it from Indianapolis to Louisville Children's Hospital down there in almost exactly 1 hour. So for all my police department people out there, I apologize for speeding and weaving in and out of traffic, but I did make it all the way down to Louisville from Indianapolis in, I think it was 59 minutes or right at an hour and 2 minutes maybe. I don't know, it was right at the hour mark. Dipped into the hospital. He was fine, thankfully. He's old, he's an adult child now, so that was many, many years ago. But I now have a bunch of EpiPen containers, and that's why. Everybody was fine, he's an adult again, or now. So everything's good, but that's another little memory of mine. Had a nice little police chase on the way down. It was kind of hectic. Had 4 or 5 of them, I believe. They did not catch me, thankfully. So yeah, there's that. I apologize. This is me apologizing 10 or 15 years later. Won't do it again, I promise. We are ready. We are going on a journey. I have no idea where I'm going because my lovely girlfriend is going to send me an Uber, pick me up, take me somewhere. I have no idea where it's going. So we're going to get dropped off somewhere in Mexico. It will be a nicer, safer neighborhood. I know that for a fact. Either my glasses are warped or my head is warped. Huh. I think my head's warped. But anywho, we got the Piedmont Brewery from Macon, Georgia. Got this on one of my other little motorcycle adventures. If anybody's familiar with Macon, Georgia, stop by the Piedmont, visit them. They're friendly people. Get you something to eat, get you something to drink. But Piedmont, yeah, pretty nice little place. It's another place. A lot of people say, oh, the United States is great. Go visit some of them cities. They're kind of run down also. There's a lot of places in the United States that I won't go that are worse than Mexico. So yeah, but Macon, Georgia is pretty nice. It's a pretty cool little place. Yeah, do that. So let's go see where I get dropped off today. Let me show you what I've opted for eye protection today. I borrow these from my employer. They get them by the case. They provide those. Yeah, they're cheap DeWalt's. They're probably about $3 or $4, $5 if you had to buy them. I don't know. But they cover more of my eyes. They cover a little bit more on the sides to keep the sun out. I don't care what they look like. They actually do better than my $300 Oakleys, which are probably not even really Oakleys. Let me show you my Oakleys before we get started here. There's those. They look okay. But let me show you what's happening with them. See if I can quit shaking this camera around. If anybody's an expert at Oakleys, the earpiece has started to delaminate. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's flaking off. Carbon fibers coming apart. I bought these on a little field trip to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway a long time ago. Vendors were there at the track. I'm assuming they were legit. Probably not. Paid a couple $300 for these. I like the way they fit because they're slim. They fit underneath the helmet on the motorcycle, so that's why I bought them. But after a few years, I don't ever actually wear them. They're starting to come apart. almost impossible to zoom on that. But if we have any viewers that are Oakley experts, let me know. They got some writing on the inside. It probably says China. And they're probably not real. But if they are real, let me know. Will Oakley warrant these or not? I really don't care because I don't like them. I don't like to wear them. So I'm going to stick with my cheap DeWalt safety glasses that I borrow from work. Yeah, and if they get lost or stolen, I don't really care. It cost me $0. So anyways, we're getting ready to go on a field trip, see where we end up. We have made it into the taxi, the Uber, and we're going on a ride to I don't know where. Don't say don't they. She's sending me somewhere, so here we go. I've just learned that we are going to Chapultepec, and we're going to try to go get a beer in Chapultepec. So let's see how this turns out. We have just been dropped off in Chapultepec. Did not know where I was going until I got in the Uber. Minovia sent me an Uber. I had no idea where I was going. So here we are in Chapultepec, Guadalajara, Jalisco. Now I've been here before, so I'm familiar with this area. Take a look at this artwork here. So we're at the Black Coffee Gallery. We got a giant mural. I believe that's Frida Kahlo, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not an expert. We've got a crane up here, building another high rise for the gentrification of Guadalajara. Let's walk around and see what it has to offer. Probably find us some food or some kind of taco or something. Here's a little bit better view of that. Absolutely amazing artwork. I don't know how you build something that big, get it right, draw something that big. I guess it's kind of like constructing, it's so large. Yeah, pretty amazing. Let's keep on walking here. I'm sure here in just a few more steps, a short little way, I'm sure we'll find something else cool to see. It doesn't take long to find something else pretty amazing here. It's almost overwhelming, actually, how much stuff there is to see and do. A lot of different variations of tacos, comida. Try to cross this without getting hit. As you can see, I have not been attacked again. This is day number 5 or 6. $21 taco. It's about $1.10 per taco. Something like that. Now here's other evidence of how dangerous it really is. So again, don't let your guard down, but don't be afraid either. Every one of these signposts so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Again, there's all the way up and down through here, there's signs for missing persons. So there is a reality of the dangers of Mexico. have not been attacked. And I'm not disappearing, so hopefully I do not disappear. See what else it has to offer. We're going to keep on walking. And when I find something else that's really amazing, I'll turn the camera back on. We've arrived at another street corner. There's a taco stand, so I believe we're going to find us a taco. Sit right here on the side of the street, have us a little breakfast or brunch taco. Let's see if he's open. I don't think he's open yet. He's got all the fixings out.
Hola, buenos días, bienvenidos, órdenes, ¿cómo ha estado?
Bien, bien.
Eso,
Gracias.
tenemos taquitos de asada, chorizo, costillas, suadero, hamburguesas, hot dog, quesadillas, gringas, tacos árabes, tacos de tripa, carnal, tacos de lengua, pero en esta ocasión se me terminó, pero también la manejamos.
Tacos de asada.
Sí.
Tres tacos.
¿Tres taquitos?
Sí, sí.
Ok. Ahorita sale el amigo, ¿eh?
Sí. All right, we're gonna have some tacos right here on the street corners. All right, we had the option to get Carl's Jr. or tacos, and we opted for tacos. Take a look, see what I found. Made fresh to order right here on the street corner. He whipped these up in exactly 3 minutes or less. They're gonna be amazing, I can already tell. Let's try them out. And here's the remnants of our lunch or breakfast. Real tacos right here on the street in Mexico. Real orange juice. This is actual real orange juice. That's the real deal right there, seeds and all. Freshly squeezed. You're in Chapultepec. Across the street from the Carl's Jr. We almost went there, but we decided not to. So everything is good. I recommend this more than Carl's Jr. There you go, get you some tacos de asada. And the fat gringo is even fatter now. We've got tacos in us. We've come over here to the center of the road in the median and check out these fountains. Fuentes and Espanol. It's pretty cool. One on each side there. We're gonna make our way around. We're gonna cross the street and go back to another piece of amazing artwork. Seen it several times. I need to get another good picture of it. You never know when they might cover it up. Walk backwards here. Go down the middle of the road. This is pretty cool. And I forget what day or during the weekends they always have a little, kind of like a little street fair with vendors and everything set up here. So that's pretty cool. Let's walk down here and take a look. Show you this other very familiar piece of artwork. Familiar brand for you people. You people. I don't think that's an appropriate term. Especially nowadays, people are sensitive. You can't say you people. For the people that are familiar with the alcohol, this is a pretty cool little artwork. Got a car halfway in the building, halfway out. I forget what restaurant that is. This is the piece I was talking about. It's on the Milwaukee to Guadalajara. Zoom in there. Pretty cool piece. let's go walk around and see what else we can find. There's our taco stand. That's where we had lunch at. On the other side. Not here because it's in the sun. Alright, let's keep going. When they say there's a taco stand on every corner, they mean it. Because right here behind me is a taco stand. That's where we had lunch. Spin around here. There's another taco stand. We have lunch back here too. Let's go check out their stand and see what they've got. You know, we got the police behind us. We better run. They're gonna lock us all up. So right beside the Miller building, we got us another taco stand. I don't know what they got. About this. ¿Qué venden?
Vendemos, allá está, mira.
Barbacoa, bistec, chorizo, adobada.
Okay. Muy bien. A lady just explained to me that Friday and Saturday night they're open till 3 in the morning and they have hamburguesas. Here's another little eatery. We just came from there. There's just everything. Everything you can imagine or want, they've got it. So, another little trip right down the sidewalk. The sidewalk needs a little bit of work. I will give them that. We need to point that out. So not everything is perfect. Didn't say it was. Let you guys form your own opinion. Beautiful architecture. Let's go over this way. Let's just cross the street and look at it. Back up here so you can see. It looks like a private residence, maintained very well. This is one of the more affluent neighborhoods, so it is a little bit nicer. Keep on walking. We're not in a hurry, so we're not gonna try to get somewhere. We got something going on here. It's working really hard. You can hear it. Looks like a telecom box. Got a mega cable. Trimming trees, pulling wire, utilities. Maybe I can get me a job working utilities down here. I'm familiar with the gas utilities in the United States. I don't know if they'll recognize my credentials down here. Or if they even need credentials down here. Maybe you just tell them, hey, I know about gas. Maybe they'll let you work. Don't know. They got a lot of telecom happening in there, some kind of business. They don't want people in there. They got the wire, razor wire. Let's see what else is on this street. Again, the sidewalks are a little dangerous. They are in disrepair. You gotta watch out. You step off a brick and not even know it. It's kind of camouflaged. And his moto just died, it seems like. Yep. I know where I'm at, so I'm gonna walk over there. I'll show you guys something. It's gonna take me a few minutes to get there. We got 20 seconds to walk. I don't know if we can make it over this way. We'll let these people go. We don't want to be that gringo. Gets in their way. I don't want to get run over here. Been very successful on this trip. I've not been ran over once, so that's always good. Another private residence, looking pretty good, I think. anybody's interested in renting, you can call that number if you speak Spanish. Check it out. Pretty nice little place. Maybe it's an office, I don't know. Again, I don't know much of anything. Not an expert at anything except eating and getting fat. As you can see, the women are riding bicycles. They're not too concerned. We're in the middle of the city. It's not dangerous. Don't let your guard down. Don't act a fool. Don't do anything stupid. And I think you'll be fine. So let's go this way. Alright, I'm going to try to look on the map, make sure I'm going in the right direction. I feel like I know where I'm at. Again, there's that at. You can't put that on the end of a sentence. Something about some English language rules or something. Participles dangling out there, I don't know. So, let's walk down here and see if I can get a little closer to where I think I am. I'll turn the camera back on. I think that might be the mega cable building, I don't know. All right. Another self-proclaimed best burger in town. I don't know that it really is, but maybe it is. If anybody's been here before, maybe they can comment. But they're self-proclaimed best in town. Not many people out right here. I guess they're all working. Supposed to be working anyways. No reason not to be. They're selling something over here. More tacos, it looks like. Zoom in. There you are. I feel like I'm going the right direction. I haven't really checked the map, so I'm just going to keep going until I'm lost. And when I get lost, I'll look at the map. It's the best way to do it. Again, there's another taco stand. We really mean it when there's a taco on every corner. Oh yeah. Street tacos are always better than store tacos, in my opinion. Again, that's just my opinion. You can get Providencia fast food. You got everything ready. Getting their stuff ready for lunchtime. It's about noon. Haven't really checked the clock, so I don't really know. Another thing they do here, they actually wash their sidewalks. They come out with some soapy water and a brush and they scrub it. Things that I don't ever see in my country. Maybe they do in your town, maybe they don't. I don't know. Nice little building there. A lot of vendor carts, people vending different things. Looks like he's got fruta papas. Come check him out. He's got food, fruit, all kinds of good stuff. come down here to learn how to cook Argentina culinary arts. It's kind of quiet here, nothing to see.